So you like part six, and you're like, I want a main risotto. Well, this guide is to help get you started. That being said, leave a like on the video. Really helps. Let's get into it. Strength and weakness. Main weakness I can see is that you kind of need a wall bounce with this character to get some of your more damaging combos off. And what I mean by wall bounce is, see, see how he comes right in front of me when I do that, and if I'm in the middle of the stage, he kind of goes far away. So you got to keep in mind, where you're at when you're doing your combos with this character. If you're in the middle, you got to do the little jump. But if you're near the wall, you get the wall bounce, and you can just continue from there. But really, that's really the only weakness I see with that character. Other than that, you have your strength outweighs your strength outweighs it. So you got great normals. I mean, you got great lows. You slide forward. Good range on your lows. Good range on your light. Good range on your medium. Two hitting heavy. You can cancel out to the first, or you can let it rock all the way out. You also have a low command normal, high low. So it would hit some people if they're not blocking low. You have an unblockable, which is, we'll get into that later. You have a counter, which is, you get this counter off, they can't move they can't run. They just have to jump at you. That's like the only way they can move. Unless they have a built-in like dash in their kit, like Lisa. But most characters do not have that. So it just depends on the matchup for you. And of course, you have projectiles. You have a lot of great things going for this character. Also, you can turn invisible. When you turn invisible, you are immune to most projectiles in this game. It just goes straight through you. You're even immune to grenades, which is kind of crazy. You're just immune to stuff when you go invisible. Now, certain characters can hit you out of it. I don't remember which character specifically. It says it in the command list. Matter of fact, we can just check. Yeah, see, Naranchas, Abaddon, and Mariah. That's the three characters that can hit you. And HHA and GHA. So you got to keep in mind, most projectiles in this game cannot hit you. Your gimmicks. Let's get into your gimmicks right. Your gimmicks or your main game plan, believe it or not, is you want to get your counter off. You want to get your counter off because it puts your opponent in the iron deficiency state. And when they're in that state, they can't really do no dash. So you can choose to like come close to them, or you can just choose to stay back and do that on unblockable over and over and just take their health away. It's up to you on your playstyle, but you can just rush them down because they mainly can't do too much movement, but it's up to you. Also, if you don't know, if you're not good at doing counters, it's okay. You can just do your GHA, which I totally just missed there, but you can just do your GHA. And after your GHA, you automatically get that iron deficiency state, which is really great for this character. You do good damage with your GHA already. And on top of that, you get that iron deficiency state, which is just busted, in my opinion. It's really busted. So that's mainly your game plan. Get the counter off, get the iron deficiency, do your setups, and just whittle away at your opponent. What assists I recommend with this character, it really depends on your playstyle. You want to either do combo heavy routes, you get Jotaros, Giornos, or Abaddon, stuff like that. But if you want to do lockdowns, you obviously get like what I got, Koichi, or characters that hit while you're on the ground, or old Joseph. It just depends on your playstyle. Because I usually do something like a hard knockdown, and then I'm blocking the setup. And then I just go from there. It just depends on your playstyle. And alright, that's the combo. I'm sorry, I don't really have flashy combos like that. I'm not really good with this character. I mainly played a lockdown way with this character, But with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and have a nice day.